What's going on, world? It's the one and only DJ Robbie Keith. And like always, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling with my dog, Big Clean. You know what I'm saying? We got another session for y'all today. You know what I'm saying? What it is, big bruh.
What's going on, man? Back to another episode of Ignition. You know how this go, ready to push start, let this thing roll. Got that fire for their soul, man, the almighty chief.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But you know, hey, you know how we roll, man. You know, we don't waste no time with it. So, this little piece I'm gonna play for y'all, you know what I'm saying, is basically, matter of fact, I ain't even gonna say nothing about it. I'm gonna let y'all check it out, and then we're gonna wrap after this shit here.
When a man go through something, don't nobody give a damn. I'm being honest, bro. When a man need help, everybody tell the man up, get a better job, get more money. But when a woman need help, everybody cool with it. The first thing they say is, where your man at? You know what I'm saying? The man should be doing it. You shouldn't be doing it by yourself. It's the man. The man got to be the strongest person in the house. But when he weak, who helping that man be strong? You know what I'm saying? When that man going through something, who helping him? The man can't call on nobody. Huh? He got to do it all by himself. Even when he's stressed out, who helping the man? When he's suffering and struggling, who helping the man? He got to help himself. Ain't nobody standing with him, but he stand with everybody else. He pay everything. He do everything. He trying to keep everybody in order, trying to keep the kids in order, keep himself in order, keep his spirit in order, keep his mind in order. Who gonna keep the man in order when he out of order? Huh? When he needs somebody to help him. But a woman help everybody cool with it. Nobody say shit. Everybody got their back. But when a man go through something, he get stepped on, he get beat down, he get degraded, he get insulted, he get dragged down through the mud. You wonder what's wrong with these men. They going through it. They stressed the fuck out. They hurting inside, bro. Men get tired of every time something going wrong with them, everybody shut down on them, bro. Everybody turn around, turn their back, and like he ain't nothing because he a man. It feel like you ain't human when you a man. Like, bro, I gotta act like I ain't hurt. I gotta act like I don't wanna cry, bro. I gotta sit in the room and cry to myself, wipe my tears away, and come outside and smile at my kids and white face like I ain't going through shit. Like I ain't dealing with nothing. I know men feel like that sometimes, bro. You try to be tough, bro. I don't care how strong you think you will, bro. But when your heart get hurt, bro, it's different, bro. When your people laugh at you, bro, when you suffering, that shit different. That's a different feeling, man. It's a different feeling. I don't think anybody understand what the hell I'm talking about right now. No! It ain't always the man's fault when they should fail. It's because they failed him. When somebody failed you mentally and physically and emotionally, they failed you, bro. You try to spend time, they don't want time. You try to love them, they don't want love. They don't want a kid, they don't want nothing. They push you in the corner, bro. People push you in the corner and they expect you to smile while you in that corner hurting. You own family, they don't know you. Friends, they don't know you. You don't care about it, but damn, am I a bad person like that? Where everybody look down on me when I'm hurting?
All right, bro.
That brother sound like, yeah, he sound like he distressed, my nigga. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I take it all in.
So, real talk, man. You know, it's a lot of brothers that go through that sort of thing. I mean, that's just something, you know, like I said, that's common amongst us nowadays. But what you think is the best way when, you know, you're experiencing shit like that? What's the best way that, you know, that you should handle it? You know what I'm saying? I can spit volumes myself, but, you know, everybody's different, you know?
Well, everybody understand me has these issues that they have to deal with, these problems, these situations that you face that where you don't feel like you have no outlet. Me myself, you looking at my outlet, my brother, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody can't roll the same way. You know, it's living up to standards that society has created where you as the man should always be able to handle every situation, no matter what the situation is. Like the brother say, like you don't have no feelings, you don't have no emotions. Like when you have nobody to turn to, you can be this inanimate object that just can take everything, throw it at them. I truly believe that we forget that, just like everybody else, men have ways they feel about things themselves. Me personally, that's why I feel like every man should have an outlet. But you have to find an outlet that's suitable for you. Everybody can't do the same thing. I know some brothers who, like to go out, get their mind right with certain type of, entertainment that is kind of festive to men's activities. Some brothers, they like to just lay back and chill. Some brothers like, every now and then to get their taste, long as they do it in a preservative way that don't let themselves go and crash out. But as a man, you got to realize that, like, just because everybody else has these high expectations, don't mean that you have to live up to everybody's expectations. You got to make
That's
this
it.
shit realistic to yourself.
That's it, man. You have to basically, stand on your own too. You know what I'm saying? And especially just listening to what the brother was saying too, like situation. You have kids, man. It's I'm like this. We all human. I think every man them probably experienced certain things, but at the end of the day too, you gotta look at it, man. When you have to stand on your own too, especially when you got the natures of kids and stuff that relying on you, there's no time for weakness. You know what I'm saying? I believe in this here. If I have an issue or whatever, no matter what's going on, within or even inside the household, I give my praise to God, man, and let God handle it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I keep on striving. You know what I'm saying? So it's everybody's different, you know what I'm saying? And you can tell by listening to the brother that he's really hurting and he done been hurting for a while, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times too, when brothers go through this sort of thing, it's like you say, you don't have nobody to vent to. You get what I'm saying? Because every time you try to vent to somebody, you get turned away. You know what I mean? So it's hard. It's hard to deal with something like that. But man, like I say, you have to find that strength within and keep on trucking. You know what I'm saying? Me, I know my
Exactly.
source of energy. I look at my children, and deep down, I got one more to see grow up. You know what I'm saying? So that's my strength right there. You can't rely on the next woman or however, for a woman's sake, the next man to always be that shoulder to lean on because like I said, man, this is what life is about. Sometimes things in life let you down. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta find that energy within, man, and keep it moving.
And quit trying to live up to other motherfuckers' standards. Like that's that
There you
word
go.
weakness. Who to me,
Yeah.
I think a lot of time we come at this situation in a way that, you have to look at it like this weakness shit. You got to show your turn that you're going to go through shit too. They're gonna
That's
go
right.
through things. Ain't nothing in this life perfect, man. And what you showing them is that, even though you might be in your valleys, you can always look forward to your peaks as well. Because you got to get through these valleys to get through these peaks. What don't kill you make you strong. And these are words of encouragement, but you got to put these words into action. And that's
Yeah.
what it be. It's like you have to realize this is your existence. Like I always say to people, don't ever get caught up in another person's opinion in your existence. I know this easier said than so, but you got to realize this, man. You got to do that inner searching and get to that point of power of being. My brother always sit here and tell me about things in a way that encourages me to move forward, and I take it to a positive manner. But I know everybody don't have that type of outlet. Some people might not have nobody they can turn to, but I will say this: if the Almighty Creator is truly the existence of our self, our awareness, our consciousness, then I mean you have to be in tune to one with something that's greater than yourself. And you have
That's
to
it.
just realize that, man, a lot of times, maybe these journeys, I look at it like this, bro, and I'm going to ask you this question because I think a lot of times people, it's the way we perceive it. Like, you don't think sometimes you have to go through these bullshits just to show your loyalty to something greater than yourself? Because it's always easy to say that, you know what, I'm on this foot, I'm on that foot. But then when now it's time to apply what you put in, and a lot of people now start backpedaling. You know, it's always, I believe like everybody understand the power of the PR, but now you have to prove that what you're saying and what you're doing is what you really live up to, the values of how you carry yourself. You don't think a lot of times when you go through these lows, these valleys, they ain't nothing but a true testament of what you believe in.
I'm like this here, bro. With the assistance of life in itself, ain't nothing
I'm
here
asking
supposed
that
to be
question.
easy. Ain't nothing supposed to be easy, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. Like you were stating, man. A lot of people they have these fictional mindsets of yeah, you supposed to just cakewalk through everything, and not supposed to have those hard times or them things that come up around you. See, I believe this here. If you don't have certain things that take place in your life, and even to the fact of people just knocking you down and so forth, so on, how the hell are you gonna actually ever achieve the next level? You get what I'm saying? You gotta have those challenges in life, because that's the only way, man. You gonna be able to maintain. You they see your worthiness. You know what I'm saying? And that's like for instance, we speak about the kids on a heavy nature, especially when it comes to our sons. At the end of the day, we have little boys that's supposed to be growing into men, and we have to show them what a real man is all about, and that means going through all the hardship, all the bullshit, letting them see how we take on those challenges and conquer. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's also another problem with what's going on with a lot in this generation. You don't have no real men that's actually willing to stand up and show their children this is what a man's supposed to do. These are the things a man's gonna go through. You get what I'm saying? And that's why you see so many of these children out here doing the things that they do. You feel what I'm saying?
I get that 100%. You know, conflict resolution, because a lot of them think the only way to handle a problem is, going to get a weapon or whatnot like that, and
Right.
resolving that in a detrimental way, and really not looking past that this is nothing but a challenge. So maybe the challenges that we get in life makes us grow and come back better than what we was yesterday. You know, make a better man or woman in the place of dealing with these situations, that now that you can pass on knowledge that you previously didn't have in your younger yesteryears. So to anybody that's going through a lot of emotional pains, a lot of emotional dramas, you have to somehow, some way, man, try to find some outlet that's fitting for you, man. Don't try to carry the weight of the world on your existence. You know, it's gonna never be perfect. No situation ever gonna be perfect. It's
Right.
really, I believe, how we look at the situation and how we try to decipher what this situation is truly is, because you learn from the good and the bad in life. So for
Right.
anyone that's carrying a heavy heart, heavy burden, always remember, man, you don't have to carry that burden. You let that burden go to something greater than you. And these are the words that I will pass on to anybody that's dealing with this situation right now.
And that's real talk, bro. That's real talk. So y'all heard it from us, you know what I'm saying? And for all the men that's going through that type of situation out there, man, keep your head up, bro. Look at your values in life, bro, and keep it pushing, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm DJ Robbie Keep. That's my man Big Clean. You know we about to get this shit on out of here, yo.